Ant-Man versus Thanos. Fight! So I always have to be pretty choosy about what I buy. I'm not, though. I get way too many toys. But I saw this Ant-Man at my local grocery store, the Superstore in Canada, and I just thought he looked so good. There have been a few other Hasbro Ant-Mans that they've put out, but it wasn't until this guy. It's funny because I'm not a huge fan of this series of figures. I did get the Hulk, and I got Black Panther. Some Spider-Man lines were really, really good, and that's what got me into this. I kind of like the ones that are more cartoonized. Sometimes the paint jobs are hit and miss, so I guess that's why I'm more choosy, and I like a hunky chunky toy. I actually got this Thanos a while ago and I never did open him. He's actually on the cover of all of the new Avenger figures. I looked at them, I thought about getting that collection. They're pretty good, I kinda like them, but it was like get the whole series or get nothing, and so I chose not to. But as you can see, they're pretty nice looking figures. I love this scale. It does change a little bit. Star-Lord looks a bit thicker. They only made a gigantic Thanos. I didn't see one on a card of this size. But yeah, I am drawn more to the more cartoony ones. This was the first wave to catch my eye, and I got both of these. And then they remade them into this and this. I love this Venom and the Doc Ock. This guy, I love him too. The Star-Lord, that's where the downfall was for me. It started getting a little realistic there, and I think across the board, you couldn't really tell with Black Panther, and you can't really tell with Hulk. But yeah, recently Hasbro has gone more in the direction of the realistic, which I don't understand because they've got many a realistic line. Nonetheless, these two characters were awesome. The Avengers Infinity War is happening now, and apparently he's a huge part of it, pun intended. It took us a while in Canada to get these. I almost got him. She was too thin. I didn't get any of the girls from this line or the raccoon just because they were just too thin and flimsy. Like I said, I like a thick and chunky figure. He's as hunky and chunky as you can get. And then Ant-Man's coloring is awesome, and he looks pretty good, and I've never seen this before. I don't actually know if this is newer. I don't know if they'd be putting out Avengers at the same time as they're putting out the Infinity War ones, so perhaps he's not new, but I'm gonna open him up anyway. The ant is really lifelike and creepy. You never really know what you're going to get with the articulation in these. They always change a little bit. Sometimes they have knees, sometimes they have elbows, sometimes they have shoulder ball joints, sometimes they don't. We got shoulders on him, we got an elbow that bends and twists, no wrists, the legs stay straight, and they go forward that far and backward only that far, and the head is a ball joint. It rocks. It does some rocking. Give you a nice good close-up of him. Whoa. In the back. Yeah, he's a fine-looking figure for sure. And Thanos has the same articulation with a bendable and twistable elbow, a head that twists. The shoulders are not ball joints. They are just back and forth. His shoulder pads give him a little bit of problems, but actually it's very pliable and you can get some good articulation there. No waist, legs bend that far forward and they don't go back at all. His face, he looks mean. He's a big one. Both have really great color schemes. Who do you think would win in a battle? Are you excited about any of these lines? Which ones do you have? Are you excited about the movie? Alright, I hope you'll like, comment, share, and subscribe, and ring that bell if you want to be notified of upcoming reviews. We'll see you next time. Pretty good collection. Do you prefer Marvel or DC? If I had to choose a favorite out of all of these, I think it would probably be Venom. This guy's the biggest guy, though. Groot's the tallest. Groot. Hi. I'm making my thumbnail. Ant-Man versus Thanos. Fight!